So, hello, this is Maxtor and welcome back to a Let's Play series of Yakuza. Currently in Chapter 10, Justice Tempered by Mercy, and trying to get information on the counterfeit bill from Chairman Hoshino. And we need to go to the Tojo Clan HQ and figure that out. I hope you like it. If you do so, you know what to do. Just let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and liking the videos as well. So there we go. So I appreciate all your support and sit and enjoy. And here we go, Yakuza. What we're trying to do is trying to finish the story and getting ourselves ready for Cyberpunk. My collector edition has been shipped and I'm just waiting actually for it to arrive. Preload, patch and everything, and getting ready for playing on day one. I haven't decided if I'm gonna stream it or just record it, but we're gonna play corporate hacker sort of style. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Everybody will play Nomad, so I don't want to play what everybody plays. And also, I don't want to rush it, so probably I won't rush the story. We will start playing all the side quests and everything else and trying to balance it out with main missions and side missions and minimaps and all the stuff. So yeah, all good. So at the moment, just passing by, we already finished Valhalla 100%, so now we're kind of aiming to at least this one, finishing the story. Is there anything here? Because this is a long game actually, so it's not something to get rushed. So I'm gonna complete the story and then see how the sub stories actually unfold. There are some that are still locked, probably from the story or something like that.
A photo studio?
I had
We're
a
gonna
family
start
picture
opening.
taken here when I was little. Both Nanoha and I were so nervous, we did not look cute at all. And the photo still got displayed in the showroom.
Guess you two were cute even back in the day.
Well, I won't deny that. Oh, looks like the studio went out of business.
Sign of the times, I guess. You don't see too many taking family photos nowadays.
Guess not. That's too bad. I wonder if that picture we...
Usually in these alleys actually there are some collectibles. Yeah, so yeah, interesting story, but a little bit long. So, okay, let's enter HQ. And we're super under level, so we're just there. In the last episode, we fought a couple of bosses that actually almost overruns us.
You may enter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come.
Yep, the bill.
You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now, Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Oh, Prime Minister now.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane!
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats. Minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Oh, it's gonna be us. Oh, for sure it's gonna be us.
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa. Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence, is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, He's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Brother, father.
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Oh, back again.
Tower.
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
I don't know. What do you guys think? We're gonna get whacked. Actually, we are in under level for the level that we're playing. At least 2-3 levels down. And the game's so slow that it doesn't give you too much opportunity actually to level up. So, other than just fight the streets and stuff like that, but still you can spend 3-4 hours there and just gathering one level. It's not fast enough. So it's very, very slow game. Slow burning game. Yep, we are recovered. Nothing there. Let's get out of here. Yep, I have talked to everybody, so we have nothing else to do. Other than just... Oh, hang on. You?
Listen.
Well, remember how he said it wasn't chance that you came to Ichinjo? Yeah, something like that. Well, while you were bleeding out on the Gancho Gun, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I thought you remember. Yeah, we're grateful for that, blah blah blah. It was the middle of the night. I was asleep. The chief and the few guys came to me and asked me to fix you up. No idea. The shot Yakuza that's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why they didn't just drop you at the hospital?
Huh.
But the chief wanted to do it in-house. Okay. So I guess the chief has something to say.
Hey.
Alright. Let's try to figure out. So... let's talk to the chief. Just trying to avoid fights. we can move faster. All good there. And the next one. Here. Hey, Chief, what's up?
My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
It was all a plan?
After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. When you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You were only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
Oh, it's about time to go to the Heian Tower. We got a lunch. Alright. Let's go there then. And as you can see, another sub-story just arrived. So apparently they're opening as we go through the story. So I'm not gonna walk there. I'm gonna take a cab probably. I usually walk to look at for collectibles and stuff like that, but I have done too many things. Oh, it's just there. Okay, cool. There. So in order to open the taxi thing, you need to take a taxi on those areas actually for them to open. So I opened 3 because I took taxis on those 3 areas, but not on the others. As I said, I walk a lot and avoid taxis just when I'm doing some sort of collectibles or something like that. I'm very aware that there is a lot of Tojo Clan crests that needs to be done. No, oh, here we go. Hello.
Should I open it? Got it.
And oh, pretty microphone. I know you use microphones. Nope, you still have the best equipment available.
This'll be good practice. I got it. Here goes.
Check this out!
I'm not backing down.
Don't get caught! I'm going presidential on your ass!
This some kind of joke? Try this on the side.
You're in it now!
I wouldn't underestimate this.
Going in!
You're gonna get stuck. You sure you want to get hurt?
Yakuza! I got this!
I'll show you. Let go.
Come on now! Got something for you!
I wouldn't underestimate you. Check this out. You'll have a crush on me after this. Nani?
Let's go!
There we go.
The enemy is defeated!
No Sujimons in this area, so it's all about bosses from now on, I guess. We're kind of 140, 150 out of the total 200-ish. And it's so safe.
Should I open it? Sweet!
And yes, we are actually looking for crests. Oh, I saw another one. Oh, Soup Story. What's the deal?
What's this? This doll's got an orange for a head. Weird. There's a button on it. What happens if I... Oh shit! It talks?
Oh, there's one over there. Yet another Michio-kun. Oh, sorry about that. Did he surprise you?
Yeah. Guess he kinda got me. This little monster yours?
Monster? Heavens no. This is the one and only Ono Michio-kun.
Ono Michio-kun? The hell's that?
Ono Michio-kun is a mascot created to represent the proud port city of Onomichi in Hiroshima. I'm Hironaka, the producer for all things Michio-kun.
Right. So, this thing represents Onomichi.
Oh, surely you're joking. Just look at him. A charming face based on the Hasaku, a specialty of the Setouchi region. A steamy Onomichi ramen hat to add a touch of flair. Onomichi ramen is a staple of Onomichi culture, after all. A cute fish pouch to represent the city's wide variety of delicious seafood. Cool fishing boots to highlight Onomichi's strong fishing industry. And a trendy shirt with his surname, Ono, in bold.
Only in Japan.
He really is the perfect mascot.
But
don't
yes,
you think?
every
Well,
region
just
or prefecture
looking at him
has
brings
their
to
own
mind
mascots.
all that Onomichi has to offer.
It's awesome.
I don't know about that.
He's pretty popular as of late. Even this figure here sells out rather quickly. He's the featured product in the Onomichi souvenir section of our new shop here in town.
You're selling this in a souvenir shop?
Look how detailed he is. Isn't he exquisite?
Well, when you put it that way, sure. The ramen's got all its toppings, too. Oh yeah, didn't this thing talk to me earlier?
Yes, a voice plays when you press the button. Oh, isn't he great? The way he says Michi sure is cute.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking earlier his voice is actually pretty neat.
Yes, well, only the genuine article will speak. The fakes made overseas don't hold a candle to the real ones.
Fakes?
Yes, like this one.
Michu Minefield.
Looking at them side by side, they're definitely different.
I'm happy he's become so popular. But popularity means there'll always be those looking to make easy money from shoddy imitations. Many of them are obscenely poor quality. It troubles me to think that these fakes would even attempt to pass as Michio-kun.
Hey, this fake's got a button too. Wanna try it out?
No, wait, please, don't press that.
Man, that just makes me want to press it even more.
Press it.
Never tell me not to press a button. Huh? It's not talking. Huh?
Oh no, your hair's all frizzy now.
It wasn't before. Anyway, what the hell was that?
Well...
Got it. So the fakes have shitty batteries and might blow up.
That's right. It's bad enough that they're fake, but it's even worse that they explode. I've been going around collecting them wherever I see them being sold. But when it came to hauling off the fakes, the box turned out to be a little heavier than I thought, and I sort of tripped. To make matters worse, the genuine ones got mixed up in there too. Careless handling of these fakes could result in an explosion. So I'm at a bit of a loss here.
So you basically made a minefield.
Recently, it's been difficult with my poor eyesight to see the finer details of things, making it even harder to tell the real ones from the fakes. Oh, this is all so troubling. I was just on my way to deliver the genuines to the shop, too. Even if I were to ask for help, I would need to find someone with both decent eyesight and a hairstyle that won't look all crazy after an Where am I going to find someone like that?
Yeah, good luck with that. I'll see you later.
Now wait just a minute!
Oh, come on. I'm really pretty anti getting blown up.
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss. Won't you help me in my... Not many people have frizzy hair, the strength to withstand explosions, and time on their hands.
Seriously, do you even hear yourself right now?
Please. He's the star of our Onomichi souvenir. Each one of these figures is thoughtfully hand-painted.
So the boots, the fish, the shirt, and the ramen, and the head.
These are all done by hand?
Indeed they are. The local grandmothers of Onomichi do it as a side job, as a way of sharing their beloved city with the rest of Japan. Even the children help put the finishing touches. I want to get these Michio-kun figures to as many people as possible. For each one, can you please help me gather the Michio?
Let me think. All right, sure.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So it's just to spot the difference. Yeah, it's looked like a mess. If only these fakes didn't exist, they wouldn't be happening. How do I have them so? Okay, I need you to collect the real Michio-kuns from on the figures scattered around here. The fakes will probably explode if you touch them, which I'm sure is rather painful. Okay, grab the real ones, don't touch the fake. There are 7. Oh, I didn't, so... What was the... focus.
Is this?
Examine.
No.
Focus. So I think this one is real. Okay, got it. Okay, that's 1.
What's this?
The shirt? No way.
What's this?
I think that's real too. That's 2.
Is this?
Cannot see. Oh, the shirt, no way.
What's this?
Shirt, no way. Shirtless.
Is this? What's this?
That's that one. I think that's real. That's 3.
What's this?
Nope, the shirt.
Is this? What's this?
This is 4, yes.
Is this?
Nope, the shirt.
What's this?
Oh, maybe? Okay, 5. Shirtless.
Is this?
6. Shirtless.
Is this?
Oh,
What's
shirtless.
this? What's this?
Okay, 7.
Looks like that's all of them.
Wow, thank you very much. You were just the man for the job.
Oh, yeah? Glad I could help. But what are you gonna do with all those fakes still lying around? That's gotta be dangerous.
Oh, that's okay. I'll have the staff pick them up later. They're all fakes, so there's no need to be careful anymore.
Sure. Whatever you say.
I must say, I was somewhat touched by how passionately you... You're no longer just Kasuga-san.
No, I think Kasuga...
Oh, come now.
Anyway, there were a lot more fakes than I thought.
Once a character gets even the teensiest bit popular... In fact, some fakes are made so exceptionally well that even the professionals can't tell the difference.
Damn.
Even so, fakes... It would be inexcusable to those who worked so hard to make Michio-kun goods with love, and to the fans as well.
Right. Buying a cheap knockoff's not gonna help Onomichi.
Indeed. And this isn't just about them. Fill the world with enough fakes, and Eventually, I don't want honest craftsmen and the fans who appreciate them to ever have to see such a day.
Yeah, I feel you there.
That's why, as Michio-kun's producer, I vowed to do all I can to fight back against these fakes.
Well, I'll help out in any way I can.
Thank you. I've been wanting to take down these pesky forgers. They've yet to reveal themselves.
Well, I can't say I blame you. Just stay out of trouble, all right?
I know! Why not take this Michio-kun figure as thanks for today?
Oh? You sure?
Absolutely. Be sure to take good care of him.
Why's his head all beat up? This costume a fake too?
Oh no, quite the contrary. That one there is special.
Special?
A few years ago, there was a man who put on that very Michio-kun costume back in Onomichi. That fateful day was what kicked off Michio-kun's rise to stardom. I believe that man's sense of justice and honesty breathed new life. I've been carefully saving that costume there on the chance that one day he'll return and decide to be... Several of these costumes have been made, mind you, but that one is special.
Sounds like he left an impression on you. Hope I can be half as cool as that someday.
Indeed. Oh, he certainly was unique. Anywho, you really saved me today. Now I need to hurry and deliver these figures to the shop. I hope to see you soon, Kasuga-san. Keep your head up.
Yeah, see you around. Mascots, huh? Protecting these guys is serious business, I guess. Huh? Again?
Okay, we got another story. A sub story, actually. So it's very easy to stay sidetrack it. I was looking for that particular crest, and we end up in a sub story. Okay, that's a crest. There was a suitcase here, and I think that's pretty much it. So let's back to the story. All right. Oh, another crest. Nothing else around? Nope. Let's go.
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Kiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Kiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa. father of Masumi Arakawa. In this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. And those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho? Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo Clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga.
Yeah?
Are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens' Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
A governor as the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens' Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second. Isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle. And he'll have the Citizens' Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said,
now we need to kill this
I've
guy.
got a busy schedule.
Badly.
Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you. I hope you'll visit Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
So, this your hideout?
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komijul HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jungi Han is staying here, since this place is a pile of ashes. What's Xiao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumang. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, I haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komijul thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijul gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijul committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead?
Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? Now they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komijul fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. They would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijul property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijul and the Liumang are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Mitsu.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up.
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. And we need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Now, is he good?
Hey. Hmm? I guess you should need a better weapon. We're gonna give Shao a better weapon. Trying to figure out if there is any at the warehouse.
Come on, let's go! Next time.
All right. Cannot buy anything. Everything requires resources, which is a problem. I'm sure.
Nice, nice. It works. Looking good. Ah. Just a touch.
It's weird. Everything is on the resources. Alright. So taking out the trash. We got a couple of more. Oh, a lot of shit to do. Let's do that. So more things are open as we progress through the story.
This could get rough.
Yeah, we can deal with it.
Cool. Come on now.
Hey. You're gonna be in a
Yeah. Take your out of my way.
I'm not backing down. Try this on your side. Here I
You wanna go? Let's go.
Just gonna stand there? Who wants to go?
Check this out.
You're gonna get stuck.
Open up.
This out. This is my I'm ready now.
Over here. Who wants to go?
Cool.
Try this on your side. Here I go.
Let's go.
Just stand there?
Okay. Take your best shot.
Open up. Come on now.
Out of my way!
Check this out. This is my
Cool. Open up.
The enemy is defeated.
Sujimons.
With finesse.
Soji fairly recently.
What's that?
It's a little cleaning robot that vacuums the room.
Oh, that donut-y looking thing. Yeah, I saw it on TV.
It just looks so cute when it's cleaning. I want to make sure my Soji has room to move around, so I always clean up my room before I turn it on. My house has been sparkling clean ever since I brought him home.
Well, if you clean for the Soji, then...
Hey, if the house is getting clean, it's doing something right, isn't it?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a whirl of fun and games, yeah? Out of my way! Yeah! Try this on the side. Here I go!
Okay, hold on. Let's go!
I'm not backing down.
I got this. Cool.
I just noticed actually that the enemy's changed. So we might get more Sujimons.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Try this on your side. This is my
Going in. Come here. You're in it now. You think you can...
With all the fun and games.
Cool. Take your best shot.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go.
Who wants to go?
Let's go. Yeah.
Here I go.
The enemy is defeated.
Time to clean up!
Beat him down.
Right. Out of my way!
Cool.
Just gonna stand there?
Don't get caught.
Try this on your side. This is my
Let's go. Let's go.
Check this out.
Fun and games yet?
Going in.
I'm not backing down.
Cool.
Who wants to go?
I'm ready now.
I got this.
Here we go. This ought to help.
Let's go.
Close one, eh?
With finesse.
Alright, we got 2 more sub-stories before we're moving into there. I think I'm going to leave the episode here and we're going to continue in the next one. We are over an hour. Okay, so I'm cutting the episode to an hour. So I hope you like it. If you do, so you know what to do. Just let me know in the comments below what you want to do, what you want to see. And see you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.